Have you ever paused while filling a glass of water, feeling the familiar twinge in your lower back, and wondered whether your hard-working kidneys are getting all the help they deserve? These quiet organs filter nearly 50 gallons of blood every single day, sifting out waste and balancing minerals so your muscles move, your heart beats, and your mind stays clear. Yet after 60, years of loyal service can leave them craving gentle support. Today's conversation explores two everyday foods, humble yet mighty, that nourish and cleanse your kidneys more swiftly than many over-the-counter remedies, all without side effects or complicated regimens. Cranberries, tiny rubies that sweep away trouble. Close your eyes for a moment and picture a marsh at sunrise in crisp autumn air. Mist hangs like silvery lace, and the surface of the bog is dotted with thousands of cranberries, tiny jewel-red globes that bob and glimmer as daylight grows. Now imagine plucking a single berry, rolling it between your fingers, and feeling its taut skin snap with quiet resolve. That snap is more than a sound. It is a promise. Inside, powerful compounds stand ready to help your kidneys rinse away the waste of busy decades. Your kidneys are marvels, two small, bean-shaped filters tucked beneath your rib cage that quietly sift nearly 50 gallons of blood every day. They are tireless librarians of the bloodstream, filing toxins away for removal and shelving precious minerals exactly where the body needs them. Over the years, though, those librarians can become overworked. Slight swelling in the ankles, hints of foam in the toilet bowl, or fatigue that settles into bones like damp weather. All may whisper that the stacks need tidying. Cranberries, in their modest brilliance, arrive with broom and lantern in hand. The magic ingredient is proanthocyanidins. Mouthful of a word, yet easy to remember if you call them P-guards, because they guard the urinary tract. These P-guards make the inner walls of your kidneys, bladder, and ureter slick, almost like a non-stick pan. Harmful bacteria, especially the kind that cause urinary tract infections, cannot grip or multiply. Instead, they slide away with the next flush of urine, sparing you that burning urgency or the dull ache low in the back. For you, this means fewer frantic trips to the restroom, fewer antibiotics that upset the stomach, and more peace of mind on long drives or bus rides. But cranberries do more than shoo away microbes. Think of kidney stones, ragged crystals that can turn a gentle evening into a night of white-knuckled pain. Cranberries bring natural quinic and hippuric acids that keep urine slightly acidic, discouraging calcium and oxalate from clumping together. Picture a snow globe. The flakes swirl but never settle on the glass. That is what cranberries help your urine do. Keep minerals moving, never piling into painful stones. Perhaps you have always known cranberries as a sweetened holiday sauce. The secret lies in choosing forms that skip added sugar. Unsweetened juice, frozen berries, or powdered cranberry extract deliver benefits without spiking blood glucose, crucial when kidneys already manage delicate sugar balances. A good starting measure is 4 ounces of 100% cranberry juice diluted in warm water each morning. Warmth enhances the berry's tart aroma, and the ritual feels less like medicine, more like greeting dawn with a woodland friend. A retired florist once shared her cranberry journey. Recurrent infections had turned her world into a map of nearby restrooms. Each invitation required strategic planning. Antibiotics offered brief relief, but left her drained, as though color had leached from petals in her beloved bouquets. She began each sunrise with warm cranberry water and a sprinkle of cinnamon. Cinnamon to mellow the sharpness and support blood sugar control. Within 6 months, lab reports glowed. Inflammatory markers dropped, urinary cultures stayed clear, and her doctor noted a gentle decrease in serum creatinine. The berries gave me back the freedom to wander among roses without looking for a bathroom sign, she laughed, lifting a watering can with confident ease. Yet berries work best when they travel rivers, not puddles. Hydration is cranberry's partner in every cleanse. Each sip of water escorts pea guards and waste toward the door. To remember, keep a mason jar of lemon mint water on the counter. Seeing floating citrus slices invites thirsty curiosity. If cool seasons dull your thirst, stew cranberries with ginger into a tangy compote and swirl a spoonful into hot water. Breathe its ruby-colored steam and feel warmth spread to fingertips and toes. Worried about tartness biting sensitive teeth? Mix a tablespoon of cranberry powder into creamy Greek yogurt for a sunset pink snack. Top with pumpkin seeds, rich in magnesium, to relax blood vessels so cranberry antioxidants ride swiftly through the circulatory highways. Your kidneys also love routine. Print a small calendar and place it on the refrigerator. Draw little red dots on days you honor them with cranberries. Over weeks, a constellation forms, proof that tiny habits shine brighter than grand gestures attempted once. And listen closely. Perhaps nighttime bathroom trips shrink from 3 to 1. Or that morning puffiness around eyes deflates like a gently pressed sponge. These are your kidneys whispering, "Thank you." Remember balance, too. If you take warfarin or other blood thinners, large amounts of cranberry may gently jostle medication levels. A quick chat with your pharmacist keeps everything in harmony. Most find that one small serving daily fits peacefully alongside prescriptions. Parsley, the green broom that sweeps your filters clean. Picture parsley, not as the lonely garnish pushed aside after dinner, but as a lush, green forest captured in miniature. The first bite releases a fresh, peppery burst, like breathing in a hillside meadow after rain. Beneath that brightness hides a pharmacy of nutrients: chlorophyll, vitamins A and C, folate, iron, and a mineral duet of potassium and magnesium. Together they turn parsley into what elders once called nature's broom, sweeping excess salts and microscopic debris from your kidneys' delicate filters. Your kidneys resemble 2 grand hotels, each filled with roughly 1 million nephron suites. Blood checks in carrying luggage of urea, uric acid, and spent hormones. Healthy nephron staff sort valuables from trash, sending toxins down service elevators to the bladder. Over time, though, mineral dust can clog corridors, and inflammation can creak floorboards. Parsley arrives like a merry housekeeping crew, opening windows, whisking away clutter, and polishing every surface so blood flows freely again. A retired carpenter from Lahore illustrates this transformation. Years of sawdust and salty snacks left his ankles swollen by afternoon, turning leisurely neighborhood strolls into short, puffed excursions. Diuretics drained fluid, but left dizzy fog in their wake. Hearing an old remedy, he simmered a handful of fresh parsley in 2 cups of water each dawn, cooled the brew, and sipped half before breakfast and half beneath sunset's first star. 3 weeks passed. One morning he laced shoes, noticing ankles slim and nimble. At his next clinic visit, blood pressure sat comfortably lower, and blood tests reflected a bump in glomerular filtration rate, the gold standard sign that kidney filters had picked up their pace. Why does parsley wield such influence? Begin with its natural diuretic compounds, apiol and myristicin. They persuade kidneys to release a gentle trickle of extra fluid, escorting sodium along for good measure. Imagine shaking a dusty rug on a breezy day. Light taps, steady airflow, dust adrift. That's parsley's diuretic action. Gentle taps, steady stream, toxins adrift. Next come antioxidants, especially apigenin, a molecule with a calming hand on microscopic flames. Inflammation in nephron tubules can act like embers in floorboards, warping wood over time. Apigenin extinguishes sparks, allowing tubule walls to relax and restore smooth passageways for wastes. Better flow means cleaner blood, less fatigue, and clearer mental mornings. Iron and folate inside parsley build red blood cells, vital couriers of oxygen. Kidneys thrive on rich oxygen supply, and healthy blood counts lighten their workload. Potassium counters sodium's squeeze on vessels, while magnesium coaxes muscles around renal arteries to unclench. The combined effect is a kinder blood pressure, easing strain on filtration membranes. How can you invite this green broom into daily fare without feeling like a rabbit? Start simple. Sprinkle a tablespoon of chopped flat-leaf parsley over breakfast eggs. The emerald confetti brightens yellow yolks and lifts flavor enough to skip the salt shaker. At lunch, fold parsley into cottage cheese with diced cucumber. Its crisp bite meets creamy tang, a duet fit for a summer noon. For dinner, stir a quarter cup into brown rice during the final 2 minutes of cooking. Steam wilts leaves just enough, releasing fragrance that mingles with nutty grains. Maybe chewing raw herbs challenges sensitive teeth. Embrace parsley water. Simmer 1 packed cup of leaves, stems and all, in 4 cups of water for 10 minutes, then strain. Chill the potion in the fridge where its jade hue catches the eye whenever you reach for milk. Drink a small glass mid-morning and another after supper. The ritual becomes a pause to stretch shoulders, gaze out the window, and feel the day's worries loosen their grip. If you crave smoothies, blend a handful of parsley with half a banana, a slice of pineapple, and a tablespoon of chia seeds. The result tastes like tropical springtime, and its fiber further assists kidneys by escorting cholesterol out through digestion rather than filtration. Sprinkle in ginger for gentle warmth that aids circulation. For sodium-restricted diets, parsley shines as a salt stand-in. Finely chop leaves with garlic and lemon zest to create a bright gremolata. Dust it over baked fish or roasted vegetables. Suddenly bland becomes brilliant, and kidneys sigh with relief as salt stays shelved. Growing parsley brings delight and convenience. A small pot on a sunny windowsill offers fresh leaves year-round. Each morning, water the soil, pinch a sprig, and inhale its earthy perfume. It's the scent of care made tangible. Tending the plant reminds you of tending yourself. Consistent, gentle, and rewarding. When stems grow tall, snip and freeze in ice cube trays with a splash of water. Winter soups will welcome those green cubes, releasing summer into gray days. Mindful balance matters. Parsley's vitamin K can interact with blood thinners. Most find a daily quarter cup fresh or 1 cup parsley water sits comfortably within guidelines, but confirming with your pharmacist paints a full picture. Think of them as travel guides, showing safe pathways so your culinary journey avoids detours. Measuring progress adds sparkle. Keep a notebook on the kitchen counter. Note mornings when shoes slip on easily, evenings when rings turn without effort, afternoons when stairs feel shorter. Circle those days in green ink. Over months, pages bloom with evidence that simple leaves can influence large territories of well-being. Parsley weaves into community gatherings, too. Invite neighbors for green tea, parsley ginger brew served warm with a squeeze of lime. Share stories while sipping vibrant cups that honor filters working quietly inside each guest. Laughter, like antioxidants, relieves tension. Friendships, like potassium, strengthen the heart. As dusk settles tonight, steep a mug of parsley tea. Watch steam rise, carrying a scent both grassy and grounding. Envision emerald streams swirling through your kidneys, brushing away crystalline dust, comforting inflamed corners, leaving pathways shining and free. Whisper gratitude. Filters of life, may you rest easy. I'll meet you tomorrow with another bouquet. Your kidneys, small yet mighty, have guarded you through triumphs and tears alike. By welcoming parsley's broom, you return the favor. One leafy handful at a time, one mindful sip after another, ensuring tomorrow's energy springs clear and bright. Watermelon, the scarlet river that flushes every filter. Imagine a sun-warmed afternoon in midsummer. Cicadas hum, a gentle breeze lifts curtains, and a slice of watermelon rests in your hands. Emerald rind, alabaster pith, and crimson flesh sparkling with beads of juice. The first bite is a cool rush, sweet yet almost weightless, like gulping pure morning light. That flood of juice is no accident. Watermelon is more than a picnic treat. It is a river disguised as fruit, and kidneys adore nothing more than a steady, vibrant current. Your kidneys spend every heartbeat filtering the bloodstream, skimming waste, balancing minerals, shepherding extra fluid toward exit. They thrive when that stream runs clear and plentiful. Watermelon delivers hydration in its very cells. Nearly 92% of each bite is water already blended with electrolytes, ready to cruise through capillaries and rinse nephron filters. Picture each nephron like a tiny tea strainer. The gentler and more constant the flow, the easier debris swirls away instead of sticking to delicate mesh. Yet watermelon offers more than H2O. Deep inside its scarlet pulp lies citrulline, an amino acid gift named for the fruit itself. Citrulline slips quietly into the blood, where the body converts it to arginine, a building block for nitric oxide, the gentle gas that persuades blood vessel walls to relax. When vessels widen, blood glides smoothly, easing the pressure that can fatigue kidney tissues. Think of nitric oxide as a friendly park ranger clearing a path so rivers flow without dams or detours. Citrulline support matters even more beyond 60. Vessels can grow less elastic with time, like garden hoses left too long in the sun. Adding watermelon to daily habits is like draping cool towels over those hoses, restoring supple give, letting kidneys filter without fighting high pressure. One community choir member, age 72, once shared how evening ankle swelling had her switching footwear midday. She blended 2 cups of chilled watermelon with mint leaves after rehearsals. Weeks later, shoes slipped on at sunrise and still fit by sundown. Blood pressure readings eased into healthier lanes, and her nephrologist smiled at a modest drop in albumin traces, early proof that kidney membranes were shedding fewer proteins. Watermelon's lycopene, the antioxidant pigment-painting flesh ruby red, guards kidney cells from oxidative stress, that slow rust born of time, pollution, and processed foods. Studies show lycopene lowers markers of inflammation and may dampen the progression of chronic kidney concerns. Visualize a protective film settling over fragile membranes, shielding them from free radicals that otherwise nick and fray tissue. Few fruits rival watermelon for lycopene density. Even tomatoes yield the crown to this summer monarch when measured cup for cup. Concerned about sugar? Watermelon's glycemic load stays surprisingly low because water and fiber temper absorption. Pairing slices with a handful of unsalted pistachios or a crumble of feta slows digestion further, granting kidneys hydration and antioxidants minus sharp glucose peaks. That partnership also balances sodium with potassium, again, cheering renal function by coaxing excess salt out of hiding. Maybe heavy rinds deter arthritic hands. A serrated grapefruit spoon digs seeds neatly. Pre-cut refrigerated wedges shorten prep, or ask a grocer to have fruit before checkout. Convenience honors commitment. If medications require fluid limits, measure portions. 1 cup diced flesh provides about 6 ounces of fluid, easy to count toward daily allotment while still giving citrulline, lycopene, and potassium. For dialysis patients, consult your renal dietitian, as potassium counts can climb. Many still enjoy modest portions when balanced against other foods. One caveat: store watermelon safely. Cut fruit stays freshest in glass containers within 3 days. Past that, its natural sugars invite spoilage. Freezing prevents waste. Spread cubes on a tray, then tumble them into freezer bags for blend-and-go hydration year-round. Turning ritual into reflection magnifies the benefit. Each time the knife glides through a striped rind, breathe in its faint, green aroma. Listen to the hollow thump of a ripe melon, like a distant drum calling kidneys to dance. As red triangles stack on a plate, picture ruby rivers coursing through nephrons, washing yesterday's fatigue away. Gratitude itself relaxes vessels, studies show, multiplying watermelon's nitric oxide kindness. Track subtle victories. Write in a small notebook if nighttime bathroom trips lessen, if mid-back tightness eases, if lab panels show creatinine inching toward ideal. Such notes become a quilt of evidence draped over doubt. Watermelon also serves the community. Share chilled skewers of melon and cucumber with neighbors on a porch evening. Conversation and laughter lower cortisol, indirectly easing blood pressure further. Health, it seems, ripens best when passed hand to hand. Finish each day with a final mindful slice. Let juice run over your tongue, and notice how automatically your shoulders drop and breath deepens. Feel that cool sweetness trickle down your throat. Imagine it greeting bloodstream, then kidneys, two silent heroes that rarely receive standing ovations. Whisper inwardly, "Here is fresh water, protective lycopene, and gentle citrulline." Drink deeply, faithful friends. When you place the rind in the compost, nutrients will circle back through soil to vines next season. The same cycle hums inside you. Water in, waste out, life renewed. Watermelon simply lends color and joy to the rhythm. By inviting this scarlet river into your diet, alongside cranberries' rubies and parsley's emerald broom, you compose a trio of flavors and functions. One flushes bacteria, one sweeps salts, one pours hydration and vessel-relaxing music through your veins. Together, they prove that nature stocks its pantry with remedies tuned for seasoned bodies, simple, delicious, and waiting right inside the market's humble bins. So the next time summer heat beckons or winter memories crave brightness, slice open a watermelon. Let its vibrant flesh remind you that even after decades of service, your kidneys welcome a sweet, cool ally, and you, wise traveler, have the power to provide it with each refreshing bite. Place hands over your lower back, breathe deep, and feel gratitude bloom for the silent filters working day and night. By inviting cranberries' crimson sparkle and parsley's emerald sweep onto your plate, you give kidneys the allies they crave: natural, nourishing, and time-tested. Trust that each mindful bite, each purposeful sip, steers you toward brighter mornings and lighter steps. If these gentle insights warmed your heart, subscribe for more wisdom crafted with care. Ring the bell so encouragement finds you just in time, and drop a comment sharing how you'll add ruby berries or green brooms to your day. Until next time, may every meal honor the organs that honor you, quietly, faithfully, and always.